What is going on, movie meals? This will be what the new studio kind of this kind of background once I get everything set up as some things are changing in the movie meals world in the next couple years, but or in the next couple weeks. We'll give more details as that comes closer. But I'm home right now for the holidays. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And yesterday, The Mandalorian dropped. I'm shooting it a little late this evening. I've just been incredibly busy with family, as I hope all of you were, and I hope you had a wonderful holiday. But let's get into it. The Mandalorian episode, season 3, or episode 4, Sanctuary. Please, please, please remember all spoilers. We're talking every spoiler. If you don't know who Baby Yoda is, what are you doing? That's the real question. But anyway, let's get into it. So I adored this episode. Again, I think each episode might be my favorite as they keep coming out. I think Bryce Dallas Howard did an incredible job. It was great seeing her not only do action but character work, and I really liked that. And this is a Western. This show is a Western. It's the cowboy riding into town, and the town people need help, and so they beg him to help as it's the Magnificent Seven. They need help. They need protection from raiders, from other people, and that's what they do. We get the introduction to Gina Carano's character, which I was nervous about her because I think she's good in Deadpool, but she doesn't have a lot to do in Deadpool, which made me nervous because obviously she's a force to be reckoned with when it comes to the fighting arena, and she's an incredible person and one of the one of the most strongest, most cool women on the planet. But I was nervous about her acting chops, and she blew me away with how much I liked her in this episode. I thought she not only delivered an incredible performance, I thought there was something special about her performance, and some credit's got to go to Bryce as well for the direction, as a director's job is to get the best performance out of her actors. And but man, she was a badass with those fight scenes. I love those fight scenes. I remember the first time I saw it, that fight scene outside the bar, the cantina. I was thinking to myself, there's no way she's not choreographing this or assisting or giving notes and everything. And it was raw, it was powerful, and I really, really liked it. It was a really cool short fight. I love their conversations. I love her backstory, fighting in the rebellion, and it's not what she signed up for after the fall of the Empire, so she's kind of hiding out. She thought he was after him for deserting and all this stuff, and I really like that. I like that she joins. I like that they see the ATST and they're like, hey, we can't beat this thing. And the townspeople are like, no, we can. I promise we can if you give us a shot. And they do. They train them, and then we get you get a Rocky montage in there, which is always great. And the battle sequences were fantastic. They were just fantastic. The kind of guerrilla warfare they have to do to beat the ATST, to save the day. I really liked all that stuff. They do a very good job right now. The writing and the directing has done such a good job of making me care for a lot of characters that we still don't know a lot about, but I care for them deeply, and I want them to survive. I want them to succeed. And when at the end, when he's talking about how you can have a happy life here, and we saw that shot in the trailer. Is the Mandalorian going to take his helmet off, and he doesn't, which shows his importance for his Mandalorian backstory. He says some of his backstory, which we've seen visually yet, but we haven't heard him say it or somebody else say it, which was really cool to see. And they talk about how you can leave Baby Yoda's here, and he could have a happy life. He's happy, and I was shouting at the TV, no, 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 don't take my Baby Yoda from me. But I didn't know if they were gonna or not, because I just don't know which direction the show's going. And they build up to him wanting to leave him there, as well as then the bounty hunter shows up, and for a split second, I thought Disney did it. I thought they allowed it. I thought they did it, and I thought that he took out Baby Yoda, or at least it almost did. But then Gina Carano comes to save the day. I was hoping she was gonna join the crew, and she didn't, which was a little bit sad because I'd like to see more of her, and I think we probably will see her again. I like the tell our paths cross kind of handshake they have between the two of them. I thought that was really cool. And just overall, this show is so visually stunning. It just keeps getting me every single episode, and I'm just loving it. I rewatched episodes 1, 2, and 3 one night when I got home, just to myself, just had time to kill and wanted to, and then jumped into Friday morning. I watched it as pretty much as soon as I woke up, and then rewatched it again later in the evening, and I really liked it. And even the woman that is kind of into the Mandalorian and wants him to stay and is kind of falling for him, I care for her very quickly. The show is doing a very good job, which is kind of what Game of Thrones did for me, where Game of Thrones made me care for people pretty quickly because of its writing. I mean, early Game of Thrones. But because of its writing, because of its direction, that I really cared for these characters really quickly, and that's what this show is doing, and it's really, really nice. And again, I'm just digging it. We're not getting a lot of info still on Baby Yoda. What else is going on? I'm sure we're gonna get that to come. But again, Bryce Dallas Howard did a great job for episode 4, The Sanctuary. Great title. I've been loving all the titles, and I just really loved this episode. I'm very excited to see more coming up and more characters. We're going to meet characters that are going to come back if we're going to get some answers to questions, and I just can't wait. But guys, what did you think? Please comment below. Let us know. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and as always, thanks for watching, Mom. See you guys.